Let's kick things off by having a look at the talented Turkish troupe of Eternal Fire. Clear to see the flame has burnt brightly within the group stage, beating both of their opponents in a 2-0 fashion. I'm sure that both Saw and Paravision aren't going to be too happy with the result of that, but with that, we are going to be seeing Eternal Fire coming into the playoffs with a lot of confidence and that team cohesion, but not going to be an easy team to face as they've got Betboom to beat in the quarterfinals.
Aurora are a stack you do not wish to meet on their best of days. Result, Norway, ENCE, Deco and Lackey were a staple in CCT's 2023 circuit, and they have not stopped in 2024. In Group A, they had lost their opening series of the global finals versus the Iberian powerhouse of SAW. Pulled into the elimination match versus Paravision, and seeing that same Paravision eliminated, Aurora moved on to the decider to face off SAW one last time. With Aurora cleaning up SAW with ease, moving into the round of 8, they face off their next opponent, Astralis. It will not be an easy match, and every single player of Aurora will have to be firing off on all cylinders if they wish to win. And even then, can they actually still do it?
Now let's have a look at the GamerLegion guys, with the 3 new additions being Andu, Slend and Flamus. Their last 3 months HLTV results have been absolutely incredible, all individuals achieving a 1.17 rating, and I'm pleasantly surprised with the form they've shown as a unit, because usually it takes quite some time to gel when you've kind of brought in multiple different players at once. And qualifying at the top of Group B, it's clear to see that they've already got that chemistry. I'm interested to see how they're going to fare against AMKAL though.
The notorious Finnish organization of ENCE. With Glaive and Kuben leading the team alongside Dicha, Goofy, Kyler and Hades, they're looking to reinstate ENCE as a powerhouse they once were. Opening Group B, they had a bout with fnatic, where unfortunately they ended up losing it. The next series was versus Gaming Gladiators, where ENCE went full postal, quickly closing it out and eliminating their opponents. This would see them take on fnatic for a second time, and they would not go down without a fight. Winning it 2-1 qualified ENCE for the playoffs. Their next opponent will be Liquid, and it is bound to be an underdog fight for ENCE, but as always, one can truly never know.
The group stage portion of the CCT Global Finals has come to an end, and if you weren't able to catch it on stream, we're going to give you a little bit of a rundown how these 8 teams made it through the group stage. Next up, we're going to be having a look at Team Liquid. We've got Cadian's crew, we've got our Group C victors, definitely one of the strongest teams that will be facing off in the Global Finals, and with it being their first ever appearance in the CCT, starting things off with a 13-5 result on your opponent's map pick, certainly a stellar start. But obviously a 2-1 against OG, a fairly dominant 2-0 against AMKAL. Already they're showing themselves as a force to be reckoned with, and I'm interested to see how the series against ENCE will go.
AMKAL. Fielding veteran players like Krad, Travis, Forrester, IC, and most recently added Sadame. CCT's Global Finals in Group C opening match was against Spain, and it was an easy 2-0. Continuing their win streak, everyone thought it would be smooth sailing. Alas, Liquid is the one that dealt the killing blow and easily secured the 2-0 in the winners match, putting AMKAL into the decider. They have danced this dance before, and Pain never truly stood a chance. They closed at 2-0 in Self and moved on to the round of 8. In the playoffs, their first match is against GamerLegion. Nothing AMKAL have not faced before.
Finally, we move to Group D. Victorious by the Danish side of Astralis. Currently Astralis leading the lines in HLTV rating as they come in at number 7, the highest of any team that have qualified for the playoffs, led by the decorated AWP in-game leader of Device. A CS legend who's once again making a rise to the top within his new role of leading, and he's got a fairly young squad alongside him, but clearly teaching well as of their recent form and seen in the group stage, besting both Betboom and Big in a 2-0 fashion. I'm really interested to see how their game against Aurora will go though.
Betboom, another CIS squad that is an absolute banger. We got Nafani, Zorte, Chiron, Magnoyej and Siren. Their opening match of Group D was versus MIBR. Even with massive fluctuations in their gameplay, they still came out victorious. Unfortunately, the winners match proved to be too much, as they gave it their all, but at the end still lost against Astralis 2-0. In the rematch versus MIBR, they successfully battled their own demons and won the series 2-1, moving to the playoffs. In the round of 8, Betboom is now facing off against Eternal Fire. It is going to be a tough series, and either team could take it.